Spring golf is in full swing, with the women wrapping up a tournament yesterday and the men teeing off tomorrow. Alicia May Mateo led the Lady Cougs to another top 10 finish this week, their 5th of the season and 3rd in a row. Mateo is also on a hot streak, notching her 3rd straight top 6 finish with a 7 over par final score. On the other side of things, it's island time for the men's team as they head to Hawaii for the John A. Burns Intercollegiate. Zach Jones, coming off his first tournament win in the Arizona Intercollegiate last month, looks to lead their team to their 6th top 5 finish of the season. All this warm weather talk is making me jealous. Luckily, spring is just around the corner, and that means baseball is too. In fact, the WCC preseason poll just came out this week, with the Batcats coming in at number 3. Last year, the Cougars went 33-21 and finished 4th in the West Coast Conference. In addition to the top 3 ranking, Cole Gamble, Jack Sterner, and Ozzie Pratt were also named to the preseason all-conference team. The Cougars will make their 2023 season debut on Friday night at Louisiana Tech, which you can listen to on the BYU radio app. Let's go back to a team that's actually in season right now and in pursuit of the postseason. Though men's basketball probably won't make the NCAA tournament this year, there's still a chance they could make the NIT. One bracketology site projects the Cougars to not only make the field, but also play first-round game up in Salt Lake City against bitter rival Utah. The two teams tussled earlier this year in Provo, with the Cougars emerging as 9-point victors behind Rudy Williams' 26 points. We can all agree it would be a bit of a letdown not to make the big dance, but another win over the Utes could certainly help soften the sting. The number 8 BYU men's volleyball team carries a huge wave of momentum into this week's matches against number 2 UCLA, and fans are taking notice. Alex Tumulip has more.
From no expectations,
Romanus lets it go, and service error 22 yields the 25-20 set 3 win and the match win for BYU.
to suddenly raising the stakes.
Oh. 3 kills for Jared Brady and BYU wins. And the bench is stoked because it's the starters celebrating.
Yeah, that's very cool.
The BYU men's volleyball team is gaining plenty of attention for their hot start in 2023. But the reason behind it is not as complicated as you think.
Rankings aren't that indicative at all. Those rankings are set to change over the course of the next month, maybe.
Like outside hitter Kupono Brown, the team is defining their roles with a little help from coach Sean Olmstead.
Sean is a very motivating coach. He gets after us and makes sure that we're kind of all in. This is like a common saying in the sports world, but we over me, that's something he's really shifted our focus to this year.
And it's worked. Especially for Brown, who credits the staff for helping him find his spot.
Let's go!
I think the transition to BYU was as smooth as it could have been for me. The coaches here, I admire them. I think they're impeccable. It was a good move for me. I liked it.
From the Smith Fieldhouse, Alex Tumulip for Universe Live Sports.
Thanks, Alex. You can see the Cougars in action this weekend against number 2 UCLA. If you check out the BYU Athletics website, you can find more streaming information there.